Hey, what's up, rock stars? Happy Monday night, what? I love Mondays, I don't know why. Anyway, so tonight I actually got this request from somebody to do a topic or to do a video on this topic. It's how to fit exercise into your schedule. And so I wanted to put another caveat on it too and teach you how to do that, as well as give you options on what to do if you actually hate exercising. Like maybe you're one of those people who know that they need to exercise, but it's not one of those things that you really like to do. Like for some people, the crazy people like myself who enjoy crazy amounts of exercise and just love to do it, love how it makes me feel. They probably are like, what, you don't like to exercise? But there are some people out there that really just don't find exercise appealing. So I have 3 ways that you can make sure that you fit exercising into your schedule, as well as one of those ways is going to teach you how to look at it so as you might enjoy it and you won't hate it and you won't see it as a really displeasing experience. So jumping right into it, the first thing I can teach you about how to make exercise part of your daily routine is to simply just plan it. Right? Just plan it out. And you might be thinking, okay, well, that seems really straightforward, but I'm talking about plan everything. Plan every facet of your exercise. You want to plan when you're gonna go, what time in the day. You want to plan where you're gonna go. You want to plan what you're gonna do. Put it in your calendar with what exactly you're gonna do at the gym when you get there. Maybe you're gonna go walk on the treadmill. Maybe you're gonna get there and do shoulders. Maybe you're gonna get there and do some sort of a class. Know exactly what you're gonna do, so when you get there, you're not just walking around like the deer in the headlights, right? Like you have a plan and you can make the most of your time there and you can make that time efficient. And also plan where you're gonna go at what time of the day you're gonna go. And aside from that, when you plan out your exercise, like set yourself up for success with it. Don't just plan it, have backups so you can avoid the excuse of like, oh, I don't have my clothes with me or anything like that. Like always keep an extra change of clothes in your car. Or if you plan on exercising first thing in the morning, what I like to do is I would have either already set my clothes out the night before just to put on and go if it's first thing in the morning, or I might just sleep in my workout clothes and just get up and go first thing in the morning. So if you want to make exercise part of your schedule, the first thing you want to do is just simply plan it. And another thing is like, you all plan stuff all the time, like meetings, family outings, all this stuff that you plan and you have it in your calendar and you have it in your schedule. Treat your you time, your exercise time, just like it's another one of those commitments, and don't slack on it, right? What gets planned, what gets written, gets done. So have it written down, have it in pen, have it in front of you, have it on your calendar, have it on your phone. See that that's an appointment that you've set for yourself, and don't slack on it. Treat it like you would any other commitment that you've planned for the rest of your day, okay? So that's number 1 to make exercise part of your schedule, is simply just plan it. Number 2 is to change your state. Change your state. If you go in to exercising with a mindset that you don't like it, you are never gonna like it. So if you're going into, like, hey, I know I need to go to the gym today, but I really don't wanna go get sweaty, or I really don't wanna put in that much effort, or I just don't wanna feel like it. Don't focus on what your feelings, your negative feelings are gonna be in the moment. I change my state 2 ways: by focusing on the outcome of what I'm gonna get from working out. Like I know I'm gonna feel amazing. I know that it's good for my body. I know that my endorphins are gonna be on full drive and I'm gonna feel awesome and I'm just gonna feel like conquering the world after my workout. And once you go in and you do it, even though you didn't want to, like you'll feel such a sense of accomplishment. So change your state. Another couple ways that you can change your state is find encouragement from someone else, or find an accountability buddy. So if you are not wanting to go by yourself, you really thrive off of encouragement, ask somebody to either go with you or push yourself, have them push you to go, encourage you to go. Call up a friend and say, hey, I need to go to the gym, I don't want to, what can you say to me? Have them say something encouraging to you to change your mental state and to be excited about what you're getting ready to do, right? And focus on the outcome and not the hard work that goes in. But we all love hard work, right? And another thing that I do to change my state is I listen to music. I listen to freaking pump up music or pump up podcasts, and I put myself in the zone so I'm ready to go kick butt. Like, I have to admit, I don't always feel like working out, but I go and do it because I know that I'm gonna be a better person and my body is going to be improving one small step at a time every single time I put my butt in the gym. So change your state and your mental thoughts and your mindset around going. So number 2 is changing your state. So we have number 1, planning it, getting it into your schedule. Number 2 is changing your state around exercising, focusing on the outcome, finding encouragement. And then number 3 is a term called NEAT. N-E-A-T. This term is for you guys who don't like formal exercise, right? You don't really love going into the gym and being around people and lifting weights, and it's just something that you absolutely loathe, but you know you need to get activity into your schedule. Focus on the term called NEAT. It's non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which basically just means you don't have to be formally exercising to reap the benefits of activity. Your movement, whatever movement you do, creates heat in your body and burns calories and is good for you. So the whole thing, the whole background around NEAT is that the more actual just activity you do throughout the day, the more calories you're going to be burning, and it doesn't have to be formal exercise. If you don't like going into the gym, if you hate going and lifting weights, go outside and walk for 30 minutes. Go outside and walk your dog around the park. Go outside and garden for an hour. Or park your car way far away from the freaking grocery store and not right up front. Take the stairs instead of the elevator at work. Do those little things that compound over the day to give you that additional caloric burn and that little edge in your activity. And you don't always have to be going into the gym. Like, yes, lifting weights is good for you, but if you absolutely hate it, you don't have to do it. You can do other activities that aren't necessarily formal exercise. It's just more activity. So the Live It Lifestyle Principle, Move It, is just basically to be more active during the day than you are sedentary, and you're gonna be just fine. But for those of you who are looking for ways to get exercise into your schedule and really making it a routine, those are 3 things that you can always keep in mind. The biggest thing is just to plan it. Put it in your schedule, know that it's there, treat it like any other appointment that you have set for yourself, right? So plan it, change your state around the exercise. Get excited. I know that's easier said than done, but there are plenty of ways that you can pump yourself up for doing something that you don't want to do. You've totally done it before. I don't remember when I was actually excited about going to do my taxes, but I do it anyways. You know, it might be a legal percussion thing that drives me to do it, but for exercise, it's the same principle. Do something that changes your state, that changes your mindset. Focus on the outcome and not necessarily the hard work that you're going to be putting in and the discomfort that you're going to feel. Just focus on how great it's going to be in your sense of accomplishment when you're done. And then also, remember the NEAT principle, the non-exercise activity thermogenesis. If you are more active than you are sedentary, you're going to be just fine. So remember to do those 3 things when you're trying to fit exercise into your schedule. And if you don't really love it, those are things you can do as well. So as always, what are you doing to live it today? You guys hit me up and let me know if you have any questions.